This is Sportscentre.
Hey, I'm Marissa Roberto coming to you from the Peg. We're in 5 days, the 112th Grey Cup will be played, and hopefully won by my riders. You know, I'm gonna be biased this entire week, so don't come at me. I'm sorry, Montreal. I'm sorry, you know where I'm from. Don't worry, we're gonna get to Grey Cup later in the show, as Luca and Puck are also somewhere in the stadium and are gonna join me. Let's start on the ice as the Leafs are in Beantown tonight, taking on the Bruins. And it's been a rough couple games for Toronto lately, as they've dropped 2 straight and have been pretty leaky defensively. They lost to the team they're playing tonight, Boston on Saturday, then lost the second of a back-to-back to Carolina Sunday. But it's how they lost that we want to focus on, allowing 10 goals in both games and 87 shots. It's been very difficult for me to even gloat over being a Leafs fan lately. That's just so terrible defensively. Jeez. And that's not an outlier either, as this is exactly who Toronto has been all year. Their 3.75 goals against average on the season ranks second last in the entire NHL. Only St. Louis is worse. And checking the standings, it's not looking pretty there either. Yeah, that's the Leafs in second last in the division, above only the lowly Sabres. And yeah, we know it's early, and they're just 5 points behind the Habs, who are currently in first. So a quick winning streak and you're right back in this thing. But we're about 20% through the season, and this Leafs team is only on pace for 87 points, which won't be good enough come playoff time. You don't understand, I bought tickets to Leafs games this year, and I don't even want to go because I don't want to support this mess that I'm seeing on the ice. Not that I could do any better, but please, come on! Those of you in the Leafs region can watch Toronto and Boston tonight on TSN at 6:30 Eastern. We've got an all-Canadian matchup in Vancouver tonight, as the Jets are in town taking on the Canucks. And to the surprise of many, it's Vancouver that comes into this one looking like the better team. Well, the Canucks have not been exceptional by any means. They've picked up points in 3 of their last 4 games. And that is far better than what the Jets are doing right now, who are coming off a 3-game stretch with no wins and only 2 combined goals. So basically, I'm not only in Winnipeg for the Grey Cup, but I'm here to gloat, okay? If the Leafs can't have it, neither can the Jets. And for reference, this is something the Jets haven't done since the 2022-23 season. But even with their struggles, this does feel like the get-right game for Winnipeg. For starters, the Canucks are the perfect team for the Jets offense to wake up against, as they're bottom 5 in both goals and shots allowed in the NHL this year. And when you compare that with the Jets team that was top 3 in goals just last year, it's hard to imagine Winnipeg is a poor offensive showing tonight. But more importantly, the Jets always seem to be at their best against the Canucks, especially as of late, as they've won 7 of the last 9 matchups with Vancouver, thanks largely to some impressive offensive showings. And if both these trends continue, we should see the Jets get back on track against the Canucks tonight. But numbers can only tell us so much, which is why you gotta watch the game, baby. And if you're in the Jets region, which I am, you can do so tonight on TSN. Coverage begins at 8:30 Central. You don't want to miss it. I love being in the exact time zone that I tell you. It's so fun. Like I mentioned, we're at the 112th Grey Cup. That actually is happening in a few days, but we're here ahead of time, boys, because we like to get excited. We like to get the people excited. So since we're all here, we should discuss what you think is going to happen Sunday.
I think it's going to be a good game. There's not a lot to split these two teams. Both teams have had pretty inspiring journeys to get to the Grey Cup. I don't know. I think we're in for a really close one.
Yeah. Number 1 defense, a really good offense in Montreal. You've got a lot of Canadian content, Tyson Philpott specifically. It's going to be a great game.
I think it's a little too early in the week to pick a side, but maybe by Friday.
I've got my side. I've got my side.
Wait,
I'm rolling green so far, okay? So far, but that could change depending on who we talk to, what's going on.
What do you mean? Because you feel like whoever's going to be nicer to you, you're going to choose them?
Yeah, I play favorites.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
same. Okay.
I think the biggest winner so far is the great city of Winnipeg for hosting us. The weather here is a million times better than I expected. So
just say it. Just straight up say it. It's a million times better than it was in Saskatchewan 2 years ago.
No, I'm not. Don't
just
leave
say
Saskatchewan out of this.
Just say it. They're in it.
No, they're in it.
Well, not in this conversation.
Okay, we were discussed coming to the field that Puck, he's cheering for Montreal. I already know.
Your words, not mine.
No, I know. He's got favorites. That's why he's cheering for Montreal. And that's okay because I'm going Sasky. Luca's going green so far. We'll see. I feel like you're splitting the difference here.
So far. We'll see.
We'll see what happens Sunday, but you guys are joining me all week, so see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
And thanks to the magic of editing, I'm back on the field. And it's time now for my favorite segment on yours, We Love Sports Today.
Why we love sports today.
And I'm not sure what sport this would even be for, but I'm sure one day we will see this kid in the Olympics. Okay, now hold on 1 second, because is this just what it's like to have a boy? Like, for all you parents out there who have boys, this is just how they behave normally, right? This is a normal boy thing. It's Tuesdays. You know what that means. It's time for an anytime goal scorer bet on FanDuel. That's right. We're kicking it up again. And maybe it's because Luka was just here, but today we're going with Nathan MacKinnon to bury against the Ducks. And we're getting even money on that one. MacKinnon has started the season on fire as he leads the NHL with 14 goals. An incredible 0.875 goals per game pace. And he has 4 goals in his last 2 games. And don't worry, the stats keep getting better because he has 8 goals and 11 assists during his current 9-game point streak. So yeah, we love that even money on FanDuel tonight. And we want to start the season off right, okay? We want to just, once this one hits, we'll be rolling, baby. Today is Remembrance Day, a day we honor many of the brave Canadians who served and defended this country, and the ones that still do today, lest we forget.